Hi, Shalom. They tell of an inspirational speaker who lived a century ago, whose mission in life was to inspire Jews to do more Torah and more mitzvahs. And he once came to his rabbi, I believe it was Rabbi Yisrael Salanta, and he complained. He says, Rabbi, I think I want to give up my mission in life. And the Rabbi, surprised, asked him why. He says, because I was just now in Vilna, and I spoke to a very large crowd. I spoke 45 minutes, and I believe that I didn't have much impact on anyone. And the Rebbe listened very carefully, and he said, how many people do you think you impacted? So he said, Rebbe, believe me, out of the 200, if I impacted one, I would consider myself fortunate. To which he responded, it is worthwhile for a person to spend a lifetime trying to inspire others and to give a lecture to 200 people for 45 minutes, even if the only one that he inspires is himself. And I believe that's really a beautiful statement. Very often we're trying to inspire others, but sometimes the most valuable part of an inspirational speech is that the speaker themselves gets inspired. I have to share with you a personal story that happened with me last week. I was giving a class, and some very, very fine, nice people, and there was one fellow that was looking at the cell phone. I continued my class, and someone sitting next to him sort of nudged him, like as if to imply it's not respectful. The rabbi is talking, and you're on the cell phone. I saw it. I didn't stop my class, but self-deprecatingly I said, leave him alone. No one listens to me anyway. And I continued the class. Very often, after I finish a class, I think over what did I say, and did I say it correctly, and could I have said it better? And as I'm walking out thinking this over, I had an epiphany. I said, no one listens to me. So I thought about it, and I said, that means I don't listen to myself, which then crystallized to me certain truths. Why is it that I might say no one is listening to me? It's because I'm not listening to myself. The flip side of that would be if I did listen to what I was saying and actually try to absorb what I was saying, then without a doubt, other people would listen to me. This YouTube is not about the Lubavitcher Rebbe, so I won't talk much about it, just merely an observation. And that is, I often wonder, one of the logical, if you could use that word, logical reason of how did the Rebbe manage to inspire, without exaggeration, tens of thousands of people to change, not to listen, but to actually change something of their life. How can a person do that? And to me, it's as clear as the sun that shines, that before the Rebbe spoke to anyone, he first spoke to himself. He listened to what he wanted to convey to others, and he lived what he wanted to convey to others. He heard what he was saying. He absorbed what he was saying, and if necessary, he may be improved on already what he was doing. And only then was he willing to share that inspirational message with others. The Rebbe did not give speeches. Politicians give speeches. The Rebbe changed lives by sharing with us eternal Torah values and eternal Torah truth. So that's the secret of a public speaker. And I say that with tongue in cheek. That's actually the secret of success in life. If you want others to listen to you, listen first to yourself. If you want other people to change their behavior, first change your own. When you're able to do that and truly listen and truly change, then the effect on others will be startling. Shalom and good luck.